Bethany 4809er, Provo ground, runway 13, taxi via Charlie Bravo Alpha, cross runway 18.
All right.
Bravo ground, Cessna 84809er on the north ramp with Victor. South departure ready for taxi.
Cessna 809er, Provo ground, runway 13, taxi via Charlie Bravo Alpha, cross runway 18.
13 via Charlie Bravo Alpha, cross 18, 84809.
After we start taxiing down here closer to takeoff, we'll switch over to the tower frequency, and then we'll talk to him. The same guy, but on a different frequency. When they get busy, sometimes they get two people doing it.
Where does Frontier take off of? Like
right where we were.
Oh, okay. They just didn't have any planes there.
Well, that's where Allegiant does. I think they both take off there, but I think Frontier's eventually going to be down on that end where they're building new stuff. Has Frontier already started?
I was missed. I think I meant
Allegiant.
Allegiant, yeah.
Yeah, there are going to be other airlines here as soon as they finish the terminal, I think, that they started building. Alright, we're all ready to take off.
And Bravo Tower 113, Uniform Victor, establish right traffic for 13, request short approach.
Diamond Star 3 Uniform Victor, your number 2, following company, Diamond Star 1 mile final, report traffic in sight.
We have that traffic in sight, 113, Uniform Victor.
Diamond Star 3 Uniform Victor, follow that traffic, number 2, runway 13, clear to land.
Alright, clear to land. We'll follow that traffic, clear to land, 13, 113, Uniform Victor.
Bravo Tower, Aero 2, Mike Charlie's holding short, 13, ready for takeoff.
Aero 2, Mike Charlie, Bravo Tower, hold short, runway 13.
Holding short, 13, Mike Charlie. I'll close this before we take off. It just gets hot if I do it now.
That almost looks like flight school, huh?
Yeah, that's a UVU plane. There's that plane. He's doing a short approach. So he's probably going to let him land first. This is the best time of day to fly in the morning right
turn
now.
left off 3, taxi UV Alpha, cross runway 18.
Taxi UV Alpha,
Because the air calms down and it's nice and smooth and it gets cooler. The cooler the air, the better flying it is.
Looks like another plane might be coming in behind this one. I'm not sure if it's going away from us or...
Well, it's up to the tower guy.
Right.
So.
Star 3 Uniform Victor, turn left Alpha 3, taxi UV Alpha, cross runway 18.
Right on Alpha 3 and then continue on Alpha, clear to cross runway 18 for 113 Uniform Victor.
Fairway Mike Charlie, runway 13, clear for takeoff, right turn out approved.
13, clear for takeoff, right turn out approved, Mike Charlie. This runway is really big compared to my little airport.
Yes, he's huge.
Landing gear coming up. What do you think?
That's cool. You got up here pretty fast.
Right here to the left of us is the Spanish Fork Airport. You see it right there?
Uh-huh.
Pretty close.
Yeah, it is.
There's a plane that just took off from there, so we're gonna go this way.
Bravo Tower says 84809er will be ready on roll up, runway 13, ready to take off.
That's the 84809er, Provo Tower, runway 13, clear for
see him.
takeoff, right turn out approved.
Runway 13, clear for
You
takeoff.
see him over the green down there?
Runway Mike Charlie, frequency change approved.
Switching frequencies,
Oh,
Mike
too,
Charlie.
yeah, he's lower.
Yeah.
Provo Tower, helicopter, nice.
We'll keep climbing a little bit and we'll
3 uniforms here,
go over the lake.
2 o'clock and 2 miles maneuvering at Diamond Star 5,600.
793, North Sierra.
Wolf 35, traffic 4 miles southwest to your position, maneuvering at Diamond Star 9,400.
Solid approach, Arrow 2A Mike Charlie.
For that traffic, Wolf 35.
Arrow 2A Mike Charlie, approach.
Yeah, we just took off from Provo. We're just about at the north tip of West Mountain at 6,800. Just want to fly following around the valley at Mike Charlie.
This lake is so big.
Number 8 Mike Charlie, squawk 0360.
Squawking 0360, Mike Charlie. I know, it's a lot bigger than you think.
Yeah, from this angle.
Do you know the name of that island right there?
Yep. Bird Island.
Yeah, I've been out there a couple times.
They use it as a waypoint to tell airplanes how to fly in.
KG, Mike Charlie, radar contact 4 miles southwest of the Provo Airport. Provo altimeter 3015.
3015, Mike Charlie. So when you fly over water in one of these planes, right here on my screen you see that kind of green circle? That's our glide distance if the engine quit. So I want to get up high enough so that either that side or this side is inside that circle, right? So I don't want to land in the water.
Right.
So if I get up high enough and it extends, then I'm good.
That makes sense.
I can either turn around or go that way, you know?
Yeah. Yep, that makes sense.
Sure you don't want to fly it?
You had a worried look on your face just now. No, I'm good.
You can if you want.
I'm good.
I usually, I take a lot of kids flying for what's called an eagle flight. Their first flight, and I let them fly the plane most of the time. I take off and land and just kind of watch them, you know, and tell them what to do. And so. You know, on my screen, you can see the other planes. See these little blue things? Those are airplanes. And it tells me, relative to my position, how far below or above me they are. So that one's a Delta airline, and it's 5,200 feet above us.
Oh, wow.
Right? And then this one is just a private airplane. It's 1,400 feet below us. Technology nowadays makes it really nice to have awareness of what's going on.
Right. How high can you get in this?
This plane, the service ceiling is 20,000. Right now we're at 7,600. It's got a turbo engine, so it can get more air, you know, into the mix of air and fuel. So you can go a little higher, but if you go up, it's a non-pressurized cabin. So if you go above 12.5, you have to have oxygen. Right.
125.3.
So we bought and Laura wears oxygen the whole time because she gets hypoxia really quickly.
Really?
And she starts getting headaches and feeling yucky. So I bought a tank with some cannulas, and we just, you know, put them in our nose, and it just feeds us oxygen when we fly. It's not too expensive. It's like for one person for like 5 hours, it's like $40 for oxygen. Not bad.
Do you have to pay at the airport when you leave?
No, it depends on the airport, though. If you want to go into a private airport, then you might have to pay. But public airports, you can just fly in. If you're going to park your plane overnight, sometimes they'll have a fee to park overnight. And a lot of them will waive those fees if you buy fuel from them, you know. So it's basically free to go to any airport, you know, as long as you're paying for your stuff. So
is fuel a lot of money on with these things?
Well, up here at my airport, it's $5.30 a gallon, and here in Provo, it's $6.69 a gallon.
Oh, wow.
So, and I'm going to have to fuel up here because their pump is broke today. So I'll have to fuel up before I go back. And
so how many gallons will a typical flight will it take?
This airplane burns about 11 gallons an hour.
Oh, wow.
Which isn't that bad. It's hard to equate it to cars because we do miles per gallon. But, I mean, for example, we flew down to Las Vegas to the BYU game a couple weekends ago. And that was a 2.5-hour flight, and we burned 30 gallons. So, well, it was like 2 hours, 45-minute flight. So 30 gallons and, so 3 times 5, that was like $150 each way in gas. So $300 for the round trip gas. And then I put $60 an hour into a fund myself so that I can have enough money to put a new engine in it when it gets to 2,000 hours and pay for maintenance and stuff like that. Because every 2,000 hours you have to overhaul your engine to have it stay airworthy. So it costs to fly this. It's about I think the last time I calculated it was about $120 an hour to fly it, which is way cheaper than renting a plane. If I rented this plane from somebody, it would be $200 an hour to rent it. Yeah. So it's better to own.
Yeah.
But it's not a cheap hobby.
No, it's not.
And I own half this plane. Another guy that lives up in Sandy, he has a house in Sandy and one in Colville. He owns the other half. So we share the cost based on how much we fly. I usually fly at about 85% of the time. He doesn't fly a lot.
Yeah, there's one going right underneath us.
An airplane did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see that?
Right under us.
He's like right underneath us right now to your right, but he's
coming out from under
coming out the back side of us. He was low.
Yeah, he's 1,500 feet below us. They would have told us if we were close in altitude.
So what city is this?
So we're over Saratoga Springs, or we're at the north end of Utah Lake here.
Okay.
So this is Lehigh probably now. I took Chris on his first flight. It was way more bumpy than this, huh, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, this is smooth.
It's not even bumpy at all.
Yeah. I mean, I can take my hands off and it just flies, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. There's always a lot of mosquitoes in Provo.
Yeah. I think we just flew over my son's house.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He lives right off Pioneer Crossing, which
Oh, okay.
is where we were.
That was a little bump right there.
Oh.
A lot of people want to go fly, when I take them flying, they want to go fly up in the mountains. And I just avoid mountains as much as I can because the winds are just crazy. You get lots of updrafts and downdrafts.
Yeah.
Right now wouldn't be too bad because it's pretty calm.
6 o'clock in 2 miles, same direction, 6,000 indicated.
Is there a plane near us?
No.
Oh, I wondered if that's what they said.
November 28 Mike Charlie, traffic 6 o'clock, 2 miles, same direction, 6,100 indicated. Is this good? Turning west.
All right, look for that traffic, Mike Charlie. 2 miles at 6 o'clock. How am I supposed to look behind me? I see them on my iPad behind me, but they're 600 feet, 500 feet below us.
Are they right behind us or up right under us?
They're kind of going that way like we were.
Okay.
And they're behind us. We'll go do a circle over my house.
I was going to say, I think we're heading towards your house. How's Laura doing?
She's doing good. She's been doing lots of trips and lots of fun stuff lately. She's basically gone all the time.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, last few weeks. she's going to New York at the end of this week to watch a play with her friend, and then she's then we're going to St. George for the marathon that she's going to run. And
Wow, she's still doing marathons then. Good for her.
yeah, her knee's been bad, so she's probably going to walk most of it, but she still does it. Sabrina's going to run the half marathon. She ran one the other day.
Wow.
So, and JB, our oldest, he's pretty much engaged. He hasn't actually asked her yet, but they're already planning the wedding and everything. That's how they do it now.
That's how my son did it.
We're like, so are you engaged? Because he's asking us about who's paying for what at the wedding.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's like, no, not yet. You know, I haven't asked her. I'm like, well, if you're talking about planning, you're engaged.
I know. My son, they have their temple date set and where they were going to get married, but he just was getting a ring made, and it took forever, so they weren't officially engaged, but had everything all set up. And then the month before they got married, they got engaged. And then a month later, they were married.
There's your house, Chris.
Which one?
Right next to the church parking lot, the one with the black roof there.
Oh, uh-huh.
Solid. Solid approach, King Air 773 Tango Papa, with you north of, west of Spanish Fork, climbing through 6,800.
2, altimeter is 3016, expected visual approach, runway 1.
King Air 773 Tango Papa, approach squad 0370.
Directional flight, primary radar not
0370.
services are available for Salt Lake approach and transponder equipped aircraft only. Use caution for bird activity.
Everybody, Mike Charlie, traffic, no factor.
North of the approach and
Roger, Mike Charlie.
Victor on the
King Air 3 Tango Papa, radar contact 5 miles west of Spanish Fork Airport. Altimeter is like 3013, say type King Air, and request.
B200 King Air, information Victor, we're VFR into Salt Lake tonight.
3 Tango Papa, roger, information, whiskey, Karen.
Okay, I'll pick up whiskey.
So is that your first one that will be married?
Is what? Yeah. So the girls are still BYU. They're seniors, super seniors, and
What's a super senior?
that means you're past the normal 4-year mark. They're like in their 6th
3
year.
Tango Papa, traffic 12 to 11 o'clock at 5 miles. They're northwest on currently maneuvering. Diamond Star 8,500.
Okay, we're going to stay here at 7,500, I believe. I got him in sight, 3 Tango Papa.
Roger.
Salt Lake approach, Aero 2A Mike Charlie. We want to go back in and land at Provo.
Mike Charlie, you said you were on back to Provo with information, whiskey.
Yeah, we just got whiskey, and we're going to go back into Provo, full stop there.
Mike Charlie, roger, contact Provo Tower 125.3.
All right, over to Tower 8 Mike Charlie. Provo Tower, Aero 2A Mike Charlie is 7 miles northeast of the field over Pleasant Grove, inbound for landing with whiskey.
28 Mike Charlie, Provo Tower, make straight in runway 13. Runway 13, clear to land.
Straight in for 1313, clear to land, Mike Charlie.
My other son lives right over there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, my Gumps check. I got the gas on the right one. Gonna bring the landing gear down. You guys got your seatbelts on?
Yep.
Okay. This is the trim wheel. If it, if it's really hard to like push it this way or pull and keep the plane level, then you can trim it so that you can take your hands off and it just stays there, It's kind of nice. Makes it easier on the pilot. Okay, 3 in the green, gear down. That means all of our landing gear locked and is down. That's good.
Saratoga 8 November Yankee, safe parking.
We'll be going to TAC Air.
Saratoga 8 November Yankee, turn left Alpha 4, taxi, TAC air this frequency.
8 November Yankee with 30 on this frequency.
You see the airport? Right there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, 3 in the green, gear down. Those lights tell you if you're too high or too low. You want 2 whites and 2 reds. That means you're right on the glide slope. If you get 3 whites, that means you're a little high. If you get too many reds, that means you're too low. Kind of tells you, helps you, you know, glide in. Okay, 3 in the green, gear down. I checked that 3 times.
9.5 miles
Every time.
Inbound, touch and go.
Bravo Tower, Sport Cruiser 125 Bravo Foxtrot, holding short 13.
Cruiser 135 Bravo Foxtrot, Bravo Tower, hold short runway 13.
Hold short 13, 135 Bravo Foxtrot.
3 in the green, gear down. Whenever you have an airplane with retractable landing gear, you just have to be super careful. Make sure that gear's down.
Bravo Tower, helicopter 966 Alpha Juliet, just departing Spanish Fork. We're inbound for a full stop with information complexity.
Helicopter 966 Alpha Juliet, Bravo Tower, report 1 mile east of the field.
For 1 mile east of the field for 966 Alpha Juliet.
Bravo Tower, Wolf 35, 6 miles south of the airport with information with the inbound, touch and go.
Wolf 35, Bravo Tower, make right traffic, runway 13, report midfield.
Right traffic, runway 13, will report midfield, Wolf 35.
Charlie Mike Charlie, turn left Alpha 3, taxi, TAC air via Alpha, cross runway 18.
Left Alpha 3 via Alpha to TAC Air cross 18, A Mike Charlie.
Force Cruiser 5 Bravo Foxtrot, runway 13, clear for takeoff, left down departure approved.
Clear takeoff 13, left turn out approved. Sport Cruiser 125 Bravo Foxtrot.
Bravo Tower, Saratoga 8 Zulu Bravos, ready at Alpha 1 for 3 or 13.
Saratoga 8 Zulu Bravo.
Normally we would stop right here and give permission, but he gave us permission to cross this
6
runway.
turn Kilo Bravo, ground runway 13, taxi via Charlie Bravo Alpha, cross runway 18, SIG direction of departure. Saratoga 8 Zulu Bravo, runway 13, clear for takeoff, right turn out approved.
8 Zulu Bravo, cleared for takeoff, 13, right turn out approved.
There should be someone marshaling us in, telling us where to park. I don't see anybody yet. Someone's already parked in the same spot we were in.
Bravo Tower, helicopter 345 Delta Juliet. Attack air requesting north departure with whiskey.
Look up 1345 Delta Juliet, Bravo Tower, hold your position.
Hold position, helicopter 5, Delta Juliet.
Helicopter 6 Alpha Juliet traffic, turning left crosswind to a left downwind, ahead and to your left is a sports cruiser.
Roger that, I have that traffic inside. I'll stay lower than that on my present course.
Helicopter 6 Alpha Juliet, roger, and where did you want to land on the field?
The cool sunset.
I've got that helicopter inside for 135 Bravo Foxtrot.
Sports cruiser 5 Bravo Foxtrot, roger. Helicopter 6 Alpha Juliet, continue downwind, plan on landing south on taxiway Charlie.
Could you repeat that again? 6 Alpha Juliet.
Helicopter 6 Alpha Juliet, make left traffic to runway, or to taxiway Charlie. Are you familiar?
Not familiar.
This guy's gonna sit here forever.
Helicopter 6 Alpha Juliet, are you familiar with runway 18?
Roger that, runway 18.
Helicopter 6 Alpha Juliet, runway 18, clear to land.
Runway 18, clear to land.
Helicopter 5 Delta Juliet, red departure, clear for takeoff.
Red departure, clear for takeoff, helicopter 5 Delta Juliet.
35, runway 13, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Wolf 35.
Down star 793 Uniform Sierra, Bravo Tower on frequency.
Hey, Bravo, we tried to call you a minute ago. We're inbound on the ILS, full stop.
Diamond Star 793 Uniform Sierra, number 2, following company Diamond Star, about to turn a mile and a half right base, runway 13, clear to land.
That traffic in sight, we'll follow them, then runway 13, clear to land, Diamond Star 793 Uniform Sierra.
Alright, parking brake.
Saratoga 8 Zulu Bravo, frequency change approved.
8 Zulu Bravo, thanks for your help.
Flaps are retracted, avionics up.
I'm going to say that was one of the smoothest landings I've been with you on.
Sweet.
That was
Flight was smooth.
really smooth.